Okay. Hi everybody, this is Casey Wallace here with Xpnsion Network, continuing our conversations at the Holistic Chamber of Commerce and having the opportunity to meet extraordinary people doing the most fantastic things. The energy is incredible. Jerome does just that. He has taken what is commonly looked at by, of course, Western medicine as chiropractic into a whole new level. Listening to what he does, I'm actually come from a background of only using Eastern medicine in my life. And knowing that there's going to be this incredible time and space where things are going to start to kind of work together a little bit, a little more broadly accepted, and also getting away from things that I think are kind of harsh on the body. I know the first time anybody ever told me to go to a chiropractor, the first thing that went in my mind was, oh God, that's going to hurt, right?
That's not uncommon.
Right. So please tell everybody what you do.
So I am an upper cervical chiropractor, so that means that I focus only on the upper neck area. But I want people to understand that when people hear from chiropractors in general, a good chiropractor should be telling you that we are not bone doctors. We're doctors of the nervous system. And so as upper cervical doctors, what we're focusing on is the most important part of your nervous system, your brain stem. And that's what that area is what the area we're trying to fix. By fixing any kind of nerve interference, especially in that area, it allows your body to communicate with your brain properly so that it allows for a proper healing. That's really what we're trying to do. And it can be very scary for a lot of people, especially when they hear, you're gonna do what on my neck? That's very common. It's very common for people to be scared about that. It's like, I heard I'm gonna be twisted or cracked, and that's not what we do. A proper upper cervical doctor will do only very specific light corrections, only when it's necessary. And that's the main difference between what we consider conventional chiropractic versus upper cervical specific chiropractic.
I know that many people, kind of get into a place in their life and they're thinking, I've got pain, I can't really identify why I have pain, I just know I have some pain, I must be getting older, and I think that what I have found in communication with many people is they're kind of surprised that in visiting a really skilled chiropractor, what they can do for them, because it's not just about, oh, my lower back's out, right? I mean, that I think is really interesting information for people.
I think and that's the thing, most people will go see a doctor for pain, and that's understandable, but most well-trained chiropractors and any other healthcare professional will think beyond that. So it's not just the pain relief, it's the next step, it's the correction, fixing the actual problem, the underlying cause of it, and then following up with that, maintaining the people, because it's not just fixing the pain, it's about letting people live the best life that they can, and that takes a few extra steps, but pain blinds people, and that's understandable, but once we can walk people through them, we understand where they're coming from, because most of the people who are in this have come from, their past is littered with pain too, and they've come to accept that and know what the next steps are, and they want to take people with them.
I think also, I would love to hear you speak about, it's not always about an injury, right?
Right, that's very true.
Because I think people think, well, I've never been in a car accident, or I don't think I have an injury, right?
Very true. Most chiropractors will understand, especially upper cervical chiropractors, that injury or our body's inability to adapt comes from a lot of different sources. It doesn't have to be a major trauma. Sometimes it can just be something as simple as something emotional within them that's preventing their body from expressing full health. It could also be things that just people are eating bad. We call basic toxicity, and I live in Southern California, so I'm kind of surrounded by it too. But there's a lot of different factors, and it's trying to address all of that and letting the body express through all of that, move past all of that, and understanding how they can achieve that proper state of health.
And so somebody visiting you, you go through some kind of an evaluation process with them?
Absolutely.
What is that like for you?
So initially, most people haven't heard about what upper cervical chiropractic is. Chiropractic is a little bit more common knowledge, but I will go through and let them understand what exactly that I'm there to do for them too. So a full consultation, but a full history too, because I need to know exactly where they came from, what's going on with them, and what if I can be really the one to help them or not. Because if I don't think I could help them, I'd like to find them another specialist. But if I can help them, I'm gonna do a full evaluation, so a whole series of testing, because I need to know exactly what's going on with this person. Following through that, in order for me to properly correct them though, I do take x-rays, very specific ones, so that I can take care of them quickly, gently, specifically. So that way, there's no two patients that are alike. Every person is individual. I will treat them as such too.
And where is your office?
My office is located in Huntington Beach at 16052 Beach Boulevard, Suite 130. It's on the corner of Beach and Edinger. It's very easy to find. We're behind the BJ's Brewery and the Party City, and we have a very wonderful location and very welcoming staff.
And do you have a website?
The website is uppercervicaloc.com. All of my social media is under that name as well.
Thank you for spending time with us.
Thank you for coming here.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to be here.
Absolutely. We invite you to visit the website, check out some information for yourself, and finally maybe get the relief and the energetic enrichment and understanding that you're looking for. Sometimes things can be very frustrating in our lives when we know that something's off and we just can't seem to find exactly what's going to work for us. We're sending all of you, of course, abundance in your wellness, in your life, and love and prosperity in everything that you do. Thanks for joining us.